Hi, welcome to our demonstration video for our app. It's unofficially titled TimeSnap. Um, Essentially, it's based around being able to take pictures that you can send to yourself or friends in the future. So, starting off, this would be the home screen when you initially open the app. A few icons up in the top left. This is for your profile, which gives you a bit more information, obviously, about your profile. Uh, Top right lets you flip from like forward-facing camera to selfie mode and vice versa. Icon to toggle flash. A button to actually take a picture. This little button here with the blue backdrop indicates that you're on this screen. This is the camera page. Got a little icon for our map page, our own interactive map in the app, as well as a photo gallery of photos you've had sent to yourself already. To start off, let's take a look at what happens when you actually take a picture. So you're presented with this screen where you can either discard the changes that you've made, um, caption something, tag a friend, tag the location that you're at in the picture, and set the date that you want it to be sent. The bottom left here, we've got an icon that lets you see a list of who is tagged in the photo. Then you can go ahead and send it. And after you do that, you get a nice little notification indicating that it's been sent. Now let's hop into our interactive map, which functions as most map applications do, where you can pinch to zoom in, zoom out, scroll around, search, of course, by locations. However, an added functionality of our search is the ability to search by people you've had photos tagged with. And if there are multiple instances of a repeat person being tagged, you'll just be presented with a list of locations with that person. You can select from the list. Each of these pins represents a photo that's been taken in that area, and a cluster here represents a place where multiple pictures have been taken. When you select the cluster, you're sort of presented with the collections of photos taken in that area, and pressing on one of the pictures in the collection gives you a precise location. Before we jump into our photo gallery, I think we'll actually take a quick look at the profile. So here you see basic profile information such as name, the app usage stats, and a list of contacts, the ability to import contacts from your phone's existing contacts. And in the settings, just got a list of very basic settings that are quite common in most applications. Let's hop into our photo gallery. Here in our photo gallery, you're sort of presented with a list view of the photos that you have received, and they're filtered in a few different ways. So here it's by date. You just got a list of dates that you've received your pictures. Here it's by subject or kind of like theme. So you got art, food, and physique. The photos would sort of fall under those categories. And then tagged, which would be for people and locations that your photos have been tagged in. Another functionality of our photo gallery screen here is to enter our comparison feature. So you would just hold press on a photo. That would pop up this indicator, which the borders show that you're in comparison mode. The checks show which photos are selected. You can select as many photos as you'd like for comparison. Right here, compare is grayed out to indicate that you cannot yet enter the comparison mode. At least 2 photos need to be selected. So let's go ahead and select another and jump on in. Now that we're in comparison mode, you can sort of see you got side by sides, and you can reveal more or less of one of the images and just sort of get a visual. You can completely hide one of them or have a little side by side like this. If you were to have selected more than 2 photos, you'd sort of have a visual of a stack of photos in the background, and pressing on one of the images in the comparison would pop it off the stack and pull from the stack and replace it in the comparison. That way you can compare those instead. I do want to quickly show off an alternative view for our photo gallery, which is a timeline. So right now we're in portrait mode. If you're in the photo gallery and quickly switch over, like tilt your phone into landscape mode, you'd sort of get this, which is essentially just an alternative view of our photo gallery as a timeline. So now let's take a look at what happens when you actually receive a photo. Let's use our imaginations and act like you received a notification from the app that you got a photo. You open the app and this is what you see. So you can go ahead and exit this if you don't want to see what the photo is, or you can press on it and you're presented with sort of what you got, the information when it was first taken, whatever your caption was, and sort of the subject. And that's all we got. Thanks for taking a look.